J. Robert Oppenheimer, known for his profound insights and eloquence, left behind a collection of memorable quotes. Here are 25 quotes attributed to him. 1. I am become death, the destroyer of worlds, referring to witnessing the first successful test of the atomic bomb, quoting the Bhagavad Gita. 2. The optimist thinks this is the best of all possible worlds. The pessimist fears it is true. 3. The atomic bomb made the prospect of future war unendurable. It has led us up those last few steps to the mountain pass, and beyond there is a different country. 4. In some sort of crude sense, which no vulgarity, no humor, no overstatement can quite extinguish, the physicists have known sin, and this is a knowledge which they cannot lose. 5. Both the man of science and the man of action live always at the edge of mystery, surrounded by it. 6. The open society, the unrestricted access to knowledge, the unplanned and uninhibited association of men for its furtherance, these are what may make a vast, complex, ever-growing, ever-changing, ever more specialized and expert technological world, nevertheless a world of human community. 7. We do not believe any group of men adequate enough or wise enough to operate without scrutiny or without criticism. 8. The most important aspect of science is to have fun while doing it. 9. There are children playing in the streets who could solve some of my top problems in physics, because they have modes of sensory perception that I lost long ago. 10. In science, there are no shortcuts to truth. 11. It is perfectly obvious that the whole world is going to hell. The only possible chance that it might not is that we do not attempt to prevent it from doing so. 12. One must expect very great changes to result from any great discovery. 13. Both the man of science and the man of action live always at the edge of mystery, surrounded by it. 14. It is always sweet and fitting to die for one's country. 15. I don't know whether I'm just an old fogey, but I think that the nature of gravitational theories has not been changed by Einstein's theory of gravitation. 16. What we call morals is simply blind obedience to words of command. 17. The history of science is the history of a growing recognition that the world is understandable. 18. There must be no barriers for freedom of inquiry. There is no place for dogma in science. 19. The scientist has a lot of experience with ignorance and doubt and uncertainty, and this experience is of very great importance, I think. 20. There is no secret and there is no defense. There is no possibility of control except through the aroused understanding and insistence of the peoples of the world. 21. The knowledge that all things are connected is one of the great discoveries of our time. 22. The best way to send information is to wrap it up in a person. 23. I have seen how the foundations of the world are laid, and I can tell you that there is no greater art than the world's greatest art, the art of science. 24. Any man whose errors take 10 years to correct is quite a man. 25. The future will be determined in part by happenings that it is impossible to foresee. It will also be influenced by trends that are now developing and that can be identified. These quotes capture Oppenheimer's brilliance, philosophical insights, and concern for humanity's future, reflecting his multifaceted personality as a scientist, leader, and visionary.